Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk and pootlesjewellery.com because it is Sunday, South Hill and Stampin up on Sunday, and I have a lovely little locket and card project for you, and it's one using DSP, but it's also using, or rather my locket is the medium sized locket. Often I will bring in a project with a large locket, and this is the medium gold, and it's got sort of a brushed gold finish to it, and inside I have put 2 charms and 3 little vanilla pearls as well as the background. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see the background. This is the South Hill flower, that's the screen in there, and then I have got in there the crystal butterfly up at the top, the gold crystal butterfly, and the brand new, let me twist it round, gold crystal dragonfly, which is just there, and then a trio of vanilla pearls. And it's beautiful, and I love that. We've got the silver one, we've had that for a long time, and I wanted to do something that was sort of in homage, I suppose, to that, to the fact that we've got this beautiful new charm. We've actually got quite a few new charms, but they are seasonal apart from 3. One for adoption, one for eternal love, I think it is, and then this one, which is gorgeous. I'm just going to leave that on that piece of white. And then my card, it's just a tiny little bit of stamping, and it's about cutting layers. So my card base is crumb cake, and it's a piece of cardstock cut in half, folded in half. It's the same card size as I do each week because it's the perfect size. This is perfect envelope size. And then I have got 3 layers of cardstock. This is very vanilla, and this one measures, I think I did this one in centimetres, but you could get away with it in inches. So yes, 8 by 8 centimetres, so you could perhaps go for 3 1/8 of an inch, or you could just go down to 3 inches. This one is 7.5 by 7.5 inches, and this one is 7 by 7, so basically it's half a centimetre smaller. So if you were going to go with inches, go down 1/4 of an inch each time, and that's what gets you nesting layers. Very vanilla. This is the brushed gold, and I think I used it in last week's card project, or maybe the week before, and it's got the beautiful brushed gold finish. And then this is our speciality paper, the gold soiree, which is lovely, and it's also got a sort of metallic finish to it. One side is plain, then the other side has got a gold metallic finish all the way through the whole pack of paper. So I'm just going to layer. So I want these ones to stick flat on there, and I'm going to do my heat embossing in a second. So I'm going to grab my snail. I've got one that's got a bit gummed up, so have I got a spare to hand? No, I will use my fuse now. So I want the DSP to stick flush to my gold, my piece of gold card, so that I can then elevate that and lift that up. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this one. And normally you would see me layering my card blanks with, or you know, I'd make the card blank and then do mats and layers on that, but this time I'm layering the decoration rather than the actual card blank. That's that done. I've got the beautiful gold satin ribbon, and I'm just putting it around the top. There isn't a particular location for it, there's no set measurement or anything like that. I'm just cutting it very slightly short so I don't get an overlap of ribbon, but so that I know that it will fit flush. So I have some glue dots on here. Oh, I've got glue stuck to my thumbnail. It's just stuck to the ribbon. So glue dot on each end, and then I want to come through from the back, because obviously when you open the card you want a nice beautiful finish, so you don't want any sort of seams or anything showing inside. So when you open the card it's still going to be perfectly fine there. I'm going to put this over the top there with some more dimensionals. And it is very floral in the background here, so I was able to cut my DSP perfectly so that I could get my decoration right in the middle, but you might need to wibble yours around slightly. And I'm going to try and get it straighter than my original one. There we go. And I want my flowers facing up so that they made sense to me. And then I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of stamping. So I've got some vellum. This is the our parchment. I've got Papier and Potpourri, the stamp set, and I've got my Versamark, and it's these two because I've, oh look, embossing buddy powder all over my fingernails. These two were the ones that I felt looked closely like our locket, and obviously the whole point of me doing these videos is to show that you can make gifts and cards that match. Oh, nearly had that in my lap. So Versamark onto there, I'll do both at the same time. And then, oh, I forgot to get a piece of scrap paper. Oh, I have to use a piece of card. And then my gold embossing powder, which is lovely, and it's quite a vintagey sort of gold. It's not shiny, or it's not exactly, it's not like lame or anything like that. So that's all that away. And then my heat gun, so I'm going to put my heat gun on now. So if you've got the volume up, turn it down, and you should be able to see this change very quickly because it's gold. And it will go from powdery to very liquid and metallic quite quickly. So it's just going now. There we go, done. So you can see that I've got a beautiful metallic finish, and it's just curled. This is the reason why you keep your heat gun moving. This is still perfectly flat, but this is just curled. It's curled up big time. That's why you keep your heat gun moving. Okay, 2 punches. The Elegant Butterfly, the Bitty Butterfly. So 1 round 1. You are going to lose the butterfly's little antenna. And actually in the stamp set there are 2 antennae if you want to put them back, but I'm not bothered too much. Those punched out, and then I've got a brand new packet of pearls here because I want to put pearls inside, you know, just down their body. Kind of, I suppose, a nod to the crystal that's in the lockets, or in the charms I should say. And I want 3 of each, so these ones here, these are all on a long strip, so you can very easily pick up strips of them in one go. I'm going to bend those round, and if anybody who's on my Facebook page, I showed some pictures the other day of or a couple of weeks ago now actually, of my son Jacob, who very carefully punched and then made 60 butterflies fly, and he did them all like that. He had the patience of a saint, bless his little heart, he was so good. I do like it when my boys help me. He was very patiently sat and did that. So I'm going to have my butterflies flying the opposite way this time, on the other side. It's probably easier just to pick it up like that. And then a cluster of crystals, of pearls rather, down at the bottom. And oh, I've got one that's gone walkabout there. And that is my card to match my locket and my ruler. See, I measure everything. My cards to match my locket. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. You can come back to me Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my regular craft projects, and every Sunday you'll find a video that's going to merge my 2 working lives. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.